Hello YouTube, this is Todd and I'm back with another video. This one will not be going over Python programming, but it will be going over something called binary math. So that way you guys can have a better understanding of binary. So as we have already talked about, if you watch my introduction to programming, touch basis on that binary's machine language. It comes into two states, either 1 or 0, 1 being on, 0 equals off. Well, also, and this will tie in with another video I'm going to do with remote buffer overloading. So you kind of need to understand this before you can really get what remote buffer overloading is. So if you have just a 0, it's going to equal 0, or we also see this as off. That would be on, but these are 1 bit. These are bits. So one character is going to be a bit. Binary goes by base of 2. So a 0 would be off, a 0, 1 would be 2, a 0, 0, 1 would be 4, a 0, 0, 0, 1 would be 8, a 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 would be 16, and I screwed up here, that's supposed to be 32. This also brings in another thing. If you guys ever heard of 32-bit and 32-bit and 64-bit computers, this is kind of where it comes from. It's just how many bits it can process at a time. Now, 8 bits is 1 byte. So if you hear like a megabyte would be what, like 1,000? Be 1,000 bytes. It's some large numbers of how many bits that would be. You could Google that and find out. So this would be, actually gonna put that in parentheses. This would be 1 byte. This would be 2 bytes, 3 bytes, 4 bytes. And if you add more onto it, it should be 128 bits. This would be 5 bytes. Alright, so binary math, kind of fun whenever you think about it. So let's say we want to make the number 3. Well, we know 1 is 1 and 0, 1 is 2. So if we do 1, 1, that equals 3, because we're turning on both those spots. Let's make 6. For 6, we are going to have to think about numbers that add up to 6. So out of what we see out of this list, what numbers will add up to 6? 2 and 4. So both of them have a 0 here in the first slot. Then we have a 1 and a 1. So you guys can all see how that'd be 2, that'd be 4, and this would be 6. Let's make the number 7. So for 7, we would need all of these right here. So it would just be 1, 1, 1, because it'd be 0, 1, it would be 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0, 0, 1, which would give us that 1, 1, 1, or 7. It'd be, trying to think what would make 9 would be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 right there. So that's just very basic binary math, but also it's important to know that 1 digit or 1 character is a bit and 4 is a byte. Now this ties in with a couple of other things. Just as an example, 192.168.1.1. This is actually 4 bytes of data, because each one of these segments actually represents a byte of data. And if you notice, this looks an awful lot like an IP address, because it is. An IP address is 4 bytes of data. So that's just kind of something cool to think about whenever it comes to programming. Cool little concept. That's pretty much it.